Hello everybody, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ash, aka Ash_Marceline. It is the same here as well as all of my other socials. As the title suggests, this is a update video. This is the Project Use It Up update for the month of August, and I have quite a bit of stuff to show you. Plus, we cracked into some new products towards the end of August. I'm not gonna like mark those because I basically opened them like maybe like a week before September, something like that. So we shall get into it. Let's start off with this boring thing. This is Candle by White Barn Midnight Blue Citrus. Smelled amazing when it was able to burn, and I used it up pretty quickly because it was brand new when I cracked into it this month. Next, in this Ulta bag, I have a body wash. This is the Dove Revitalizing Cherry and Chia Milk body wash. It was okay. I didn't really like the scent as much. I like the Bath & Body Works cherry scent, which they don't make anymore, sadly. Wasn't tart enough for me, so probably will not repurchase this guy. Next is the EOS Sensitive Shave Cream with Colloidal Oatmeal. As you can see, I cut into it because I've been doing that with all of my products that come in tubes. I was able to cut open some that were in bottles. Obviously not the Dove one, that's a little bit too thick to cut through, but I did go through this bad boy. Will not be repurchasing that shave cream. I feel it's too thick for its own good. Just gonna leave it at that. Let's see. Oh, I had another candle in here. I'm so disorganized. Oops. Golden Jasmine, Bath & Body Works. Smelled amazing. Used it, loved it. I don't think they make that anymore. Shall we skip into hair care? Because we kind of just went through like the body wash stuff. Okay, so the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Leave-In Treatment, used it up, repurchased, will continue to repurchase. I love the smell and I love what it does to my hair. Next, got to be Bodifying Mousse, used it up. I probably won't repurchase this. I got new mousses that I am trying out. Oh, this thing took me forever to use up. The Pattern Jojoba Oil Blend oil. Finally done. Finally. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It's just the packaging got sticky and nasty after a while, so yucky. Moving on. Not Your Mother's Anti-Frizz Smooth Conditioner. Cut her open. Finished her. I have new conditioner that I want to try, so I do like that one. So I might repurchase in the future when I don't have the other ones that I'm trying to get rid of. We can move on into skincare. Actually, let's do this one first. These two first, because I feel like they're kind of random things. The Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Eucalyptus and Tea Pocket Back. Love this smell. Smells amazing. Will repurchase in the future when I've used my other ones. This is from Sept. It is the Nothing But Sea and Sky by Nomad. This thing smells amazing. Has a very earthy scent. And reminds me of the ocean. I did look into trying to buy like a full size of the actual perfume, and wow, It is expensive, and also it comes all the way from the UK. So I might just add this back into the rotation when I get my next shipment of Scentbird. Which I changed the frequency to every 3 months instead of every month because I have quite a few of these that I need to work through. So it's nice to have an empty and one that I really, really enjoyed and will repurchase. So that one's done. Get rid of her. Okay, skincare, skincare, skincare. I've got the Medicube PDRN Pink Peptide Serum. Really enjoyed this one. It smelled nice. Would repurchase in the future. Enough said. The Green Tomato Pore Lifting Ampule by Sunboon Editor. I just wanted to get rid of it because I've had it for a little bit of time. I don't really think it does anything for my pores, so I probably won't repurchase that. Next couple of things, I have the VT Cica Rita A Essence 0.1%. What I really liked this stuff. It felt nice. It wasn't like too intense because with retinols you have to start out small. And I'm not sure if this is a refillable container because this comes apart like this. And like the actual product came in this. So I'm kind of like confused about if this is a refillable thing or not. So maybe something to look into for moi. Next is the Skin 1004 Tone Brightening Capsule Ampoule, this big 100 ml guy. I used this pretty much everywhere on my body, including my face, and it did brighten a little. It's not like intensive brightening because, or you know, with dark spots and all that stuff, because it doesn't use vitamin C. It uses other things, other ingredients, which is, if that's what you're into, be my guest. Next is the Beauty of Joseon Red Bean Water Gel. Really liked this stuff. I probably would repurchase in the future, especially during the summer. You need something light, especially during the day. At night you could do something a little bit thicker, but I probably would just use this morning and night during the summer. During the winter, however, daytime, and then have something more nourishing at night. All right, we have come to nearly the end of this update of what I emptied out. We're gonna go through face masks. The Skin 1004 Zombie Pack. This is just part of the Zombie Pack. It comes in a two-part system. This is the activator, and then it has a little cup with powder in it that you mix together. I like this stuff. It feels so weird because it's so tight on your skin, and then when you move your face it feels like you're actually cracking your skin open. It's really, really strange. Some people may not like that. They might find that a little bit painful, but it is what it is. All right, Numbuzin number 2 Water Collagen Face Mask. While I do like the effects of this face mask, I do feel like my skin is more plump when I use this. I personally don't like how much essence comes with the mask. I feel like it's way too much, so will not repurchase once I've used that up. Same thing with this one, the Numbuzin number 9, the NAD Bio Lifting Mask. This has been viral on social media like TikTok and all that stuff. I personally don't care for it simply for the fact of too much essence with the mask. I feel like there's a fine line before you go overboard on all of that. Alright. I didn't really use hydrogel masks a whole lot this month. I used one, the VT Hydrop Riedel Shot Mask. This is the one in the blue pack. This is the one where it comes in a two-step. You have the serum on top, and then you follow up by putting this on. And it's not like you have to wear it for a long time, but I have to be in a certain mood, I find, to wear hydrogel masks for extended periods of time. Case in point, only used one. This month was the month of Rovectin. That is for damn sure. I used 3 different kinds, 2 of which were new for me, one of which is old. This one is the Rovectin. Oh, I tore off the top, so I don't really remember what it's called specifically. But this is the Soothing Pore Mask. It's supposed to help with breakouts and blemishes and sensitive skin. This one. This one is the Lotus Sheet Mask. It's the calming sensitive. So whenever I was out in the sun too long and I felt like my skin had been damaged by the sun, I would bust this bad boy out. And that only happened once this month. I feel like I was pretty good with my sun care. Dr. Mask Aqua. This is the hydrating sheet mask. Same thing. If I felt like my skin was really dry, I would bust this one out. Really enjoyed those. Will repurchase in the future. Rovectin is a pretty good brand. I definitely recommend. This is the VT Riedel Shot Point Patch. It's got garlic in it. It's the garlic one. These are pimple patches. These have the micro needles in them to help with like deeper blemishes. I did not like these. I did not like these at all. I feel like they never stayed in place. Not like the come on, brain, don't do this to me. You do this all the time where like I blank on what I want to say. I can't remember what it's called, but it's another pimple patch that I use that has the same idea behind it, but it works a lot better. In my opinion, it stays placed better than this did. So will not repurchase, unfortunately. That was a miss. So that is everything as far as empties go. Next, we will go through what I'm currently working on as far as trying to use it up. And I will be right back with that. Alright, part 2 of this video. Grab yourself a snack or a drink because this is going to be a long one. Okay? I have a whole bin here that I want to talk about. And first we are going to start with le hair. I am still working on the Monday's Moisture shampoo. As you can see, this is the new line. This is July's and now August. See that right there. So, nearly done. So close. But not quite there yet. Next, we have, obviously, I don't even know why I'm including it in here because I just talked about it before, and y'all know this is going to be repurchased over and over and over and over again because I like it so much. The Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Leave-In. Love this bad boy. But I did mark it up here in case you were curious. I cracked this one open. I want to say mid-month into August. I can't tell you how much is in it right now based off of the fact that it's a metal can and it's pressurized. This is the Aussie Miracle Curls Mousse with coconut oil. I like the smell of it. I haven't noticed any crazy difference in my curls, but I'm still testing it out. So let's see. The Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I didn't remark this from last time because my hair is so short now, and you can plainly see where it's been. It hasn't moved at all. So that one's gonna take forever. Same thing with this one, this green tea wild apple blossom hair mask by Not Your Mother's. I still have a little bit left in here. This probably has 1 or 2 washes left. But, I mean, I guess I used it up a little bit more. I'm not quite sure, but I don't remember ever touching this during last month. Maybe once. Anyway, not the point. Next is Pattern Styling Cream. Marked it duh, because, you know, I barely use any of this stuff because my hair is short right now. And at least it's halfway gone. As far as body care goes, I have the Bath & Body Works Sweetheart Cherry. Marked it here. I flipped it upside down, I think, last video, and I'm not sure if this was the previous line up here and then this is the new one down there, but I hopefully will finish this up by October. Surprised how long it's lasted, really. It's quite amazing. The Olay Collagen Peptide Body Lotion, I had to put the bottom in a container, one of my MetaHeal pad containers, because I cut it open, as you can plainly see, and I also cut the pump tubing because I couldn't, yeah, and I barely have anything left, as you can see. There's like hardly anything left in there, so maybe 1, 2, 3 uses left. It's a very thin lotion, and very thin lotion, very good for the summertime. I just have other lotions I need to use up at the moment, but I would repurchase that one for sure in the future. Last thing for body care is the Frosted Plumberry body scrub by Dove, and I never touched this, so it has not moved since I marked it last month. I have not touched it at all. I have my exfoliating gloves out, and I think that's why, because if I use those, I have no need for a body scrub because I've already exfoliated my body with the gloves. So there's that. Let's see. La Roche-Posay. We're going into skincare now. Facial skincare, I mean. La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. Here is where I've marked it. Getting there. I mean, that is the most I've used since, if you look at the different lines, and I mean, June to July looked quite sad. But the other one, the La Roche-Posay cleanser that I keep in the shower, I actually cut that one open. So I'm not going to show that one in this video just because of that. It's currently in the shower and there's barely anything left in it. It maybe has a couple more uses and then it's completely done. So you will see it next month in the empties portion of my update videos. And let me just say this real quick. I'm sorry if the lighting looks like shit. It is nighttime. I don't own any other lighting except for what you see over here, being my own lamps, and then my ring light, which I didn't feel like cracking out for this video. So sorry for the shitty lighting. Next, as far as cleansing goes, we'll go into the oil cleansers. The Biodance Collagen Cleansing Oil. Let's see if you can see. It might be kind of hard to see. You see where the pink ends, and then that's July. So I've used up quite a bit of it for a month use, so this might take a few more months to use up. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't pick this up again. It doesn't smell nice. It is nice because it's thin, but I like this one a lot better. The Skin 1004 Light Cleansing Oil. I keep this one in the shower, mainly, let me find the black light. Keep this in the shower. There it is. Used up a okay amount. This is what I would use if I had like sunscreen on and like I needed to take a shower after being outside. That's what I would use this for. Now, Korean cleansing oils, you can't get water in it right off the bat, so I have to go into the shower with dry hands and a dry face in order to be able to use this in the shower, which is not terrible. In the future though, I think using a cleansing balm in the shower would be easier because they don't really like react how these do with water, with when you emulsify it or whatever. Let's see, toners. I've got the Horde Bountiful toner pad. We are halfway done with this. Not too bad. The Medicube Zero Pore Pad. You might be able to see the pads in there. Nearly done with this one. I use this at night mainly, or whenever I go to bed, which is the morning for most days. And I gotta say, this one is something that I would repurchase again and again because I do like its exfoliating effects with the AHA and BHA and panthenol. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure. Chemists, let me know. It's gentle. It's not harsh at all. And that's why I like it. Speaking of peeling or exfoliating, I have the ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution, which you can see where I marked it last. This is something that you do not want to use every day. This is something that you basically need to use maybe once a week because effectively this has got 30% AHA and 2% BHA, which are skin, I don't even know how to describe it. You're basically burning a layer of your skin off. That's what it is. Now, it's not as intense as, say, if you went into a clinic and actually got like a heavier facial peel. That is something that, like, this is okay for at-home use, just don't use it often. Which is why I've had it for so long. Moving on to my other, this is my last toner, I think. Yeah, before we head on into serums. The Numbuzin number 3 Super Glowing Essence. I've made a pretty decent dent in this one, which we still have, I'm not even halfway in, I don't think, but I made a pretty decent dent into it, so. And I like it, apart from the fact that it smells like bug spray. I do like it, and my skin likes fermented ingredients a lot. Let's see, serums. We have the Hero My First Serum by DMAF. Barely used it. May not be able to see because of the bubbles, but I've barely used it. This is a bubble serum, and I really thought that I would like this more than I do. It is not my favorite. I feel like the pump gets really messy and the cap ends up getting messy, and it's just, yeah. Let's see. Skin 1004. The Probiotica Intensive Ampule. I've marked this for the first time because I cracked it open at the beginning of August or the end of July. So I've used a decent amount of it, in my opinion, for a month use. And I'm not sure if I'll repurchase this one or not. Something new that I've cracked into is the Skin 1004 Poremizing Fresh Ampule. This is the 100 ml ampule, the pink one. We shall see if this does anything for my pores, because I have some gigantic holes in my face. And that sounds really, really gross now that I think about it. Some by Me Retinol Intense. serum. It's got 0.1% of retinol in it, which is a very, very small amount. And because the bottle is so dark, I can't mark it anywhere except for here. There we go. You see right there. Of course, my battery's dying as usual. So I'll make this next one quick. The e.l.f. Skin Bright Icon Vitamin C and E and Ferulic Serum. This is brand new. I just cracked this open yesterday. I used it for the first time yesterday, so we'll see if it has good brightening effects. And go fix my battery problem. Okay, battery is changed. We can move on. So we've just finished talking about serums. Next, let's talk about eye serums slash creams. This is the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum. It's got ginseng and retinol in it. I might do a video about like different skincare ingredients, or at least the common ones. I know I'm planning on doing that for The Ordinary because they have a ton of different serums and it's so hard to figure out which ones you need. So I figured I would do a video on that. I'm still researching it, but this I just opened. I think I've used it a few times already. This Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. It's got triceramide complex. I can't really see through this bottle with a light, so this one just might be one of those ones where next month I'll be like, it's still here. Whatever. But, whew, we're almost done, guys, I promise. The Dr. Althea 345 Relief Cream. Let's see. I am almost done with it. I love this stuff. It is great for healing. They also have a 147, I think it was. That's the other type of cream that they have. So the numbers 3, 4, 5. 3 blemish care, 4 nourishing care, and 5 for soothing. That's where you get why you have the numbers there. Really like this stuff. I will repurchase in the future. Next, Dr. Circle Hyal Re-Youth Moist Sun. It's SPF 50, PA quadruple plus signs. I cracked this open back in July. I just kind of forgot to include it, but I have used quite a bit of this stuff. And it's supposed to feel like just regular skincare. It's thin, it has a nice smell to it. I think it works great. I've used it on my face, I've used it on my shoulders before. Yeah, and I like this stuff a lot, so I will repurchase this one in the future for sun protection. So that is everything when it comes to body, hair, skincare, all that stuff. The last bit are the body sprays that I've been trying to get rid of, so hold tight. Okay, this is the last part of this video, I promise. Something I forgot to talk about previously, this deodorant spray. This is the Old Spice Aqua Reef antiperspirant spray. It was okay. I'm almost done with it. Yeah, it was okay for deodorant. Okay, as far as body mists go, the In the Stars by Bath & Body Works, didn't mark it because I didn't use it. Another thing, and Midnight Swim was the other one that I didn't really touch, so I didn't bother marking it at all. Probably because I didn't see it, because it was kind of buried in with the other one, so probably would have used it more if I was able to see it visually. The Sea Island Shore, I used a little bit of this past month. Right here, you can see. Sorry, I have to be able to see too, so there's that. Used that a little bit. The Summertime Surf. Here, marked it. You see, yeah, right there. So I've used quite a bit of this. Not as much as July, but still a lot. Now, the one that I used the most this month was the Misty Morning spray. see where I marked it. I did use a good chunk of this because what I like to do is I like to match my fragrances. So I'll use like a body spray and then I'll match like a perfume with it. Scentbird most of the time to try to use up those. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. So stay tuned for next month. Actually, you know, you can stay up to date by hitting the notification bell down here, as well as subscribing. Okay, see what I did there? Really helps the channel out. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what's on your mind. And I will see y'all in the next one. Love you, bye.